Hello, true believers. So it is Wednesday and I haven't done this in forever, but I want to talk about comics. Still work the comic book store, still read comics all the time. I'm just lazy. If you've been watching my daily vlogs, you probably know that. But there are two comics that came out today that I am super excited about. So I want to talk about them briefly. So just so you know, as always, all of my comics come from Green Brain Comics in Dearborn, Michigan. We are expanding. It's getting bigger and better, and we're gonna have even more stuff, if you can believe it. I can't believe it. So, it's very early, and I just like chugged a cup of coffee, so I'm gonna be all, oh. Anyway, so the two comics that I want to talk about today are, one, Doom Patrol. So the first issue of this came out last month, apparently. I thought it was 2 weeks ago, but apparently it was last month. So cool, cool me. The second issue of it came out today, which is why we're talking about it. So this is the first book that came out on Gerard Way's Young Animals line through DC. And he is writing on this one. So if you are a massive Gerard Way fan, like me, then you want to pick this up. I'm going to be 100% real with you. I didn't read the original Doom Patrol. I asked Katie at the store, I was like, Katie, do I need to have read the original Doom Patrol to understand what's happening here? And she said no. So you know what? I'm not going to read it. I got enough. I got enough to read already. So, Doom Patrol. Listen, I don't know what's happening. I've read 2 issues. There are some characters. There's a girl who has red hair and drives an ambulance and seems pretty normcore. There is another girl who seems to be a singing delivery person and is kind of, at least right now, on the periphery, so we'll see. There is a metal man there who may or may not have existed in a Tiny Pocket universe. There is a one-page set of a person in a wheelchair whose name is escaping me, and I'm gonna, hold on. I have it right here for references. Niles Calder. There's a one-page of Niles Calder said, "What are you doing, Niles Calder?" Which seems to have nothing to do with the actual story. Listen, I don't know what's happening in this. Ever, but I like it. And is that all that matters? And are you gonna say to me, Sarah, you like it because Gerard Way wrote it? And I'm gonna say, so what? People want to get all like buttheady about the fact that Gerard Way was in a popular band. And he was in a popular band that I really liked. And that's how I heard about Gerard Way. Because you want to know who heard about Gerard Way doing comics before the band? Nobody. And I think that even he would say that. He did comics, he did art school, and then the band happened and he did it because who wouldn't? And now he's doing comics again. So great. You're now living what you went to school for. Isn't that the dream? He is also writing on Cave Carson Has a Cybernetic Eye, and I believe he is also co-writing on Mother Panic, but I could be wrong on that one. The other books coming out on that line that I know about is Shade the Changing Girl. I feel like Cave Carson, Doom Patrol, Shade the Changing Girl, Mother Panic. I think there's a 5th one, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it is. I also read Shade the Changing Girl and I really liked it. Gerard Way didn't write on that one, so... Anyway, I had like a general idea of what was happening in Shade the Changing Girl, but still I'm like... Okay, off topic. Next book that I want to talk about is Great Lakes Avengers. Now, if you've come into the shop and talked to me about Marvel Now again, you know that while I think that Marvel Now is like the silliest thing ever, there are a few titles coming out that I'm very excited about, and Great Lakes Avengers was one of them. So, if you don't know about the original Great Lakes Avengers, it was written in the 90s. It was a mini-series of a group of people trying to be Avengers, and they failed spectacularly. I have always wanted to get my hands on a set of them because Hawkeye's in it, and so I love all the like Hawkeye Avenger adjacent things. Like I have a ton of West Coast Avengers, and so he kind of comes in, as far as I know, into Great Lakes Avengers. I almost said Great Lakes Crossing, which is a mall near here. Great Lakes Avengers to try and help them. And like I said, I haven't read the original because I don't want to read it online. I want to get my hands on the physical copies, and I just haven't found them yet. And I know I could buy them off of eBay, but maybe I will. Anyway, so we open on Great Lakes Avengers. It's basically they're getting permission to operate as Avengers, and they have to go to Detroit. And so you still get the kind of idea that nobody really thinks they're Avengers. And so they're sent to Detroit to be Avengers, which, you know, I could be offended by this and be like, but you know what, I think it's funny. Like, okay, send like D-list Avengers to Detroit to help us out. That seems accurate. So we kind of get hints that there are already supervillains in Detroit who are not going to be super thrilled about superheroes moving in. The characters seem really cool. There's Flatman. There's Big Bertha, who was formerly a plus-size model, changed her name to Bertha to have a consistent personal brand, and can change her size at will. And I love her. Love her. I just think it's, we're starting to see some like bigger women superheroes. There's Faith, who's awesome. And now there's Big Bertha, and the fact that she changed her name to that and owned the things that are put on her, perhaps by other people, I have to read her wiki, is cool. Great. I love it. I'm really into it. So I read the first issue. I love teams of misfits, and I'm really excited about it. Some of the other titles that are coming out through Marvel now that I am excited about is all new Ghost Rider featuring Robbie Reyes. I read the original Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, and I really liked it. So if you don't know, Robbie Reyes was originally modeled after Zayn from One Direction, and I'm pretty sure the artist even said he was. So he doesn't look like that anymore, but what an awesome way to get little girls who are into Zayn into comics. Like, trap them with something and then they'll get into other stuff. And I am also excited for Hawkeye featuring Kate Bishop is coming out. So Kate Bishop Hawkeye, Katie Hawkeye. Occupy Avengers featuring Hawkeye. I'm really still extremely excited about Mockingbird and cannot wait for, I think it's Mockingbird number 8 or number 9. I'm really excited about it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else from Marvel now that I'm like, but I don't think so. And then just in general, super excited for Reggie and Me from the Archie Riverdale line. The continuation of the Sabrina Jughead story. Awesome. Josie and the Pussycats. Great. Maybe we'll get Betty and Veronica number 2. Ever. Adam Hughes. Other things I'm excited about. Motor Crush by Babs Tarr. Spell on Wheels, which I believe is written by Kate Leth, but I could be wrong. Other things. So many comics coming out this month. And I'm just, not this month, this fall, that I'm so excited about. So that's all I have for you. Oh, also came out, you can't buy this at the store, Super Mario Adventures, which is the print of the 90s Nintendo Power comic. If you can get your hands on one of these, you should get it because it's super awesome. You can't get it at Green Brain Comics. At least right now. Because I bought it. Sorry. That's it. That's all I've got for you. So, I cannot wait to see you. Continue to watch Vlogorama, which is happening. There's another one being posted today. And I've got another video this week for Mental Health Week. So, well, it's Mental Health Day on Monday was Mental Health Day, but Mental Health Week as far as I'm concerned. So, cool. See you guys later. Bye.